Hey guys, it's Kit. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. So today's video is actually a video I've wanted to do for the longest time, ever since I was a little kid, and that is making an Animal Jam video. Do you guys know what Animal Jam is? Have you ever played it? It's one of my favorite childhood games, and it brings back so many good memories for me. So I decided to log in for the first time after a couple years of not playing. And let me tell ya, the nostalgia trip is something else. I really miss this place. Back in 2016, I'd played this game quite a bit, and I consider myself a bit of a famous artist on here too. I used to make a ton of Animal Jam masterpieces back when I was a little younger, so I have them all saved up in my art gallery den, and I thought it would be really nice to just go back in time a bit and see all my old art on here. If you didn't know, masterpieces in Animal Jam are like custom art you could put in your den and trade, and I would do a bunch of art on here. Some of my first ever digital art was actually done on Animal Jam. Well, it's not called Animal Jam anymore, it's called Animal Jam Classic. The new Animal Jam is for like phones and tablets and stuff, so this is just the classic version I would usually play on. And of course, I'm here in Mount Chevere, one of my favorite maps in the whole game. I would spend so much time here, you have no idea. If you've played Animal Jam before, like me at least, you would probably remember that you could break the ice by jumping on here with a bunch of people. It was really cool. But you never could break all the way through, it'd only break a little bit. Just fun little memories like that always bring me back, you know? Anyways, I think it's time that we went to my den, my art gallery den, and see what I have in there. It's been a while since I've looked. I won't lie though, I did take a little peek in there earlier today. Alright, let's take a look together. This is so exciting. I remember spending so much time in my art gallery den. Oh, yes! What a trip down memory lane. My art gallery mostly had stuff made by me, but sometimes people would donate their masterpieces to me and I'd hang them up. Oh my god. This was my fan art! Oh man, I can't even walk in here. As you can see, I did get quite a bit of fan art on my time in Animal Jam. People used to really look up to me back then, and I still really appreciate them. Let me show you my most famous Animal Jam masterpieces. Oh my gosh, this was my masterpiece gallery rules page. Oh, look at that! Alright, let's read it. No requests, be polite, art not for trade, donations accepted. With 4,000 likes? Yeah, I told you I was a bit of a popular character on the site. Please stack your spare waffles on Kittles, thanks. She really appreciates it. I don't remember what that was about. I also did some more realistic pieces like this one. It doesn't look very good now, but I mean, they were good at the time and they got a lot of traction, so that's pretty good. And this was my most famous one. Nose boop. Sometimes people would copy this art and I'd see it on their trade list and it made me kind of mad, but hey, I guess they were just inspired. Oh my gosh, I was a huge Pokemon Go player. Look at this. Team Mystic, for real. I remember that up here we had a bunch of art that I made too. I cannot do this video. Oh my god, I remember this piece. This was a drawing for Halloween I did in 2016. That was what I wore as my costume. I was a cat. I'm usually a cat for Halloween. Oh, and my Pokemon art? Like I said, I was a big Pokemon Go player, so I definitely hopped on the trend of Pokemon. Oh my... These were some of my roleplay children. Look at them all. I remember them. We had Raven, Andy. Oh, I miss Andy so much. I wonder what happened to him. Sorry guys, I'm kind of on a nostalgia trip now. Some of the kids I adopted I was actually really close to, and I still am in contact with a couple, but not many. Oh no. Guys. This is the cringiest thing I have ever made. Okay, it's a comic, so let's just... Oh, I can't show this! Guys, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it together. I like to adopt kids in video games. In Splatoon. Oh, no, can I... In Minecraft. And now in Animal Jam. Oh, no, 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 no. This has truly upset me. I hate looking at that comic, but people really liked it. Oh my gosh, I remember this. This was some fan art that I made for Bepper not too long ago. Well, it was actually pretty long ago. In fact, this was the piece of art that actually got me into digital art in the first place. I'll tell you guys a little story. I actually gave this art to Bepper in a live stream she was doing once, And after the live stream, I noticed she hung up everyone else's fan art she got but besides me, which honestly made me a little jealous. So I decided that from that day on, I was going to become an insanely good digital artist and impress Pepper one day. Of course, Pepper doesn't play anymore. But back in the day, I really liked her and I loved her videos. I think she actually added me. Let me see if Pepper is actually my friend still. Oh, yeah, we are friends still. We're buddies. But anyways, the reason why I wanted to show off my old art gallery then is because I wanted to show off the first ever masterpiece I ever did. I must have been like 12 years old or something. It's really old and oh man, it is crusty, but I was really proud of it at the time. This is my first ever masterpiece I made on May 20th, 2016. I practiced almost every day and I slowly got better. It's possible. That's pretty cringy. But yeah, here it is, my first ever Animal Jam masterpiece. I think I actually made it on the day masterpieces were first released. So that just says how old it is. Oh man. I actually ended up redrawing it a couple months later, and it is a little better, but I think I can do better now. So, my plan for this video is to redraw my first ever Animal Jam masterpiece, just for nostalgia's sake. Only thing is, I won't be drawing it in the Animal Jam art program because it's very frustrating and old, so I'm gonna do it on my drawing tablet instead in Clip Studio Paint. I haven't drawn any wolves in a while. I used to be pretty good at it. So let's go right ahead and jump into the drawing program. And here we are in Clip Studio Paint. I was really enthusiastic about drawing my Arctic wolf again, even though I don't draw animals as much at all anymore, like I said. I spent about 2 hours on the entire piece, so it wasn't terribly long and I managed to get the hang of it. I really miss the good old days of Animal Jam. I miss getting a ton of new stuff every week and the frequent updates, the seasonal worlds and items, and definitely the AJ YouTube community. I actually really wanted to be a famous jammer like Apari and Mysteria Moon. Of course that didn't happen, but I still love the game and its community so much. And I truly miss summer 2016, when AJ was at its prime and the famous jammers ruled the game. I also must say, I miss the old trading prices and what was considered a fair trade back then. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can trade clothing and furniture items in Animal Jam with other players. I was a serious trader back in the day, trading for rare spiked collars and all that jazz. Now, spikes are still pretty rare, but headdresses in the game are worth so much now. The light pink headdress is worth over 600 black longs apparently. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's because I'm speaking Animal Jam, I'm sorry. As I said earlier, AJ Classic doesn't seem to be updated with new content as much anymore, as the company behind the Animal Jam games, Wildworks, is focused more on the mobile version of the game, which is mainly aimed for the new generation of kids, as is available on most tablets and smartphones. But I will never forget where it all started and how my pre-teenage self began her digital art journey. So finally, I'm almost done with the art. I can't deny it's pretty spiffy, and as I said earlier, I'm not used to drawing wolves and animals, but I managed to pull it off nonetheless. I hope to practice more in the future when I'm not as busy with my personal life. I actually recently just got a new puppy, and he's been quite a handful, so I've been busy with him. Anyways, we are just about finished, so let's hop on to AJ one more time. Alright, so guess he ran out of membership by the time they recorded this part of the video. Oops. Anyways, as you can see, the improvement I've made on my art in the past couple of years has been very good. I can't believe that when I was 12 I drew that art. It was so long ago. Overall, I'm glad I've improved, and I think I did some really great progress. So thanks so much for watching this video. It was certainly a nostalgia trip. I'm not sure if I'll play AJ more after this. I feel like it was just a one-time thing, and I might revisit it in a couple more years, but this game will always hold a special place in my heart. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next upload. See you later, guys!